Clear the energies. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello and welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be your tarot today. Please remember this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story. As with all of my readings, they are timeless, so know that you found it at the perfect timing. Okay, there's a strong connection here that I'm picking up where, there was some sort of promise or some sort of agreement. But however, somebody didn't keep their end. There was like some sort of lies, deceit, heartbreak. And when this happened, you closed off. You just closed your eyes and severed ties in a sense because you realized that this person was hurting you. This person did not treat you fairly. They took you for granted. And as a result, I see that you're going to keep some level of a distance between you and this person that you had some sort of bond with. And it's like you're currently, even though you're very firm about all of this, there is also this feeling of, I am getting like, you're trying to see them in a good light still. You're trying to, utilize this experience and flip the perspective and see this in a different way. Why? Well, one, for your sanity. And you also realize that, the message coming through is you don't want to keep this energy, this heavy heartbreak of an energy. You don't want to keep lingering. You don't want to hold it for a very long time. Hello, Lily. Welcome. Hello, Kisantripathy. I'm sorry if I butcher that. I don't know. Hello, welcome. But I see here that even though you know this person, whoever you're dealing with, whoever is in your energy, like they're bad news in a sense, Hello, Nicolay. Oh, thank you, Lily. But I see here that you still have love for them. Like even though this person and your energy has perhaps lied to you, cheated on you, stole from you, broke your heart, took you for granted. However, you still have love for them. And this is why you're being blessed. People wonder why, how come people are like, how come they like are always happy, even if bad things happen to them, even if they're not treated fairly? How come they always have like some sort of smile on their face or have this energy about them where it's like everything's going to be okay? Why is that? It's because, you've elevated in a sense. You realize, like, I do sense here that this, when somebody did this to you, it could be multiple people. So it could be somebody that you were in a romantic connection with, friendship, family, even work energy is possible as well. But hello, Kamal. So I see here that even though you've been betrayed, you've been hurt in the past, and you felt like you were being manipulated. However, through this healing, through creating this barrier, you were able to reflect and see the situation for what it is. And if currently, if this is, you're healing from some sort of heartbreak at this time, and you've been wanting some sort of inspiration and motivation to move on and move, like transmute this negative energy into a positive one, this is your confirmation saying this is what you are being pushed towards. Because your higher self, the universe, God doesn't want to see you suffer. And some of you, other people may view as what you went through, people who are not aware of how God works to protect you may see your circumstances and pity you in a sense, make you feel like you're less than. But it's because they don't know. They're not aware of God's grace, God's mercy, and protection. And I see here that because you realize how the divine, how God works, that you were able to flip the perspective and see the situation for what it was, which was for your own protection. Imagine you were, this was to be ongoing. Imagine if you didn't find out the truth, if the truth wasn't revealed, if you didn't go through this heartbreak because you realized what was actually going on. You realized that somebody was manipulating you. And when God came in, the universe came in and made sure that the truth came to surface, that was the beginning to a success, to the success of having you move on and not linger in something that is only going to harm you in a sense. And so I see here that you're going to be as grounded as you can. You understand that you have a lot going for you. I'm connecting with somebody that has a lot of gifts, talents, and you have a lot of blessings in your life that most people don't and may not even have. And so your success here, I see, is going to continue to expand, go forward, and you're going to get some level of success as a result of severing ties and knowing when to let somebody who is taking you for granted go. Okay? And so the universe is saying, hang in there. It may be a difficult time, but I see here that you are being protected. And if you feel like, even though things are going, they may be some challenges in your life, etc., but you always have this intuitive knowing, this this sense that everything is going to be okay and that you're protected. And so continue to keep that faith alive. I see here, remember, if you're holding on to somebody that has hurt you, that has manipulated, lied to you, cheated on you, you know, ultimately left you stranded, they were being selfish. If you are no longer in contact with this person, yes, initially you may have mourned the connection, but the universe is saying, after the mourning process, the quicker you are able to realize and see the situation for what it is, the better it's going to be for you, and more blessings and happiness you are going to attract. Okay? So that's like the overall initial message that is coming through for you. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bonus for you and do a spinny spin. Okay, so if you are tuning in right now, if you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I have posted July the monthly reading already, so feel free to check that out. There's also other videos that may resonate with you as well. So if you're being called to check those out, feel free to do so. So if you have any questions at this time and is hoping that we cover it, feel free to kind of hone in on that energy and let's see what the universe has for you. Past, okay? So the past wants to come through. This card keeps wanting to come up. Some of you may be dealing with a Cancerian, or you may be a Cancer and your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Right. Or you may be a Virgo, strong Virgo placements in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or you may be dealing with a Virgo. So I see here in your past, I'm picking up on this energy of somebody who is just very grounded, knows what they want. They have a, perhaps when it came to their career, they were very, well off. They had a lot of abundance. And this was somebody who felt very independent. And they were also loving. This wasn't the type of person, like if you ever heard that they were going through, they were having like success when it came to their career or finances or whatnot, they weren't the type to just parade and be like, oh, look at me. Like they were, so if you ever wonder how come they don't share themselves about them, like how come they're always so private, it's because they're humble. And they're not the type to be like flashy, and that's not to say that they don't stand out. I do sense that their energy is very is of the light, and so people are attracted to them regardless of what they're wearing or however they could carry themselves. But either way, this person is the type of person to work behind the scenes, is to do things consistently and putting in their hard work and effort. And so, this is somebody that, always just tries to do what's right, tries to do what's fair and what's good, and always had this innocence about them and always meant well is what I'm seeing here. And this person comes off as very like nurturing type, smart, grounded, but again, very humble, modest, not flashy. Even though they may be physically attractive, there's just some sort of elegance and classiness about this energy that I'm picking up. And then they met somebody that was physically attracted to them, okay? So I'm just going to let you guys know like the energy and the story that I'm picking up, and then you'll know which side you're on, okay? But I see here that this very grounded person came across this somewhat immature person is what I'm gathering. So there may be some sort of age difference. They may be younger than you, or even if they're older, like they still carried around this immaturity, like almost like a Peter Pan kind of energy. And remember, I'm reading energies here. It's not gender specific. But I see here, yeah, just somebody who just never didn't really want to grow up or didn't want to take any responsibilities, but they knew that they were physically attracted to this person. And so it was almost as if, because this person is very open and loving and giving, was willing to give this new person a chance. And so that sort of ended their singleness in a sense. So I see that some of you ended up getting into some sort of relationship with this kind of individual, and you were off the dating market, so to speak. And it just kind of felt like you were in a connection where you were able to experience love, and it just changed your life in a sense. Okay. And what happened? So I see here that somebody here wanted to create, wanted to get married, or start raising a family. You wanted to set some roots down. You wanted to build. You wanted to have a family of your own in a sense. And this, I see here that this connection happened very quickly. It was almost as if you guys felt like perhaps you guys moved in, or you guys played house in a sense, like cooked for them, or just, it just has this family energy, and it came in very quickly. And this was something that you were preparing for in a sense. It's up until this point, this was what you wanted. This is what you manifested. And the fact that it was coming in, and it was coming in so quickly, I see that there was definitely some level of happiness that came in very quickly, okay? There was a lot of love. There was a lot of love. And this almost felt like it was divinely orchestrated. It felt like it was almost by fate. Some of you may have manifested a connection like this, perhaps you wished on a shooting star, or you prayed about it, or you blew out candles on a birthday candle saying please, God, bring me somebody that I can build a family with, fall in love with, and that is reciprocal. And so I see here that the universe was okay. And it brought somebody for you, and you fell for them. There was love. But then it came crumbling down. This was the result. So leading up to this point, everything, it just almost came together so magically, so perfectly. And then before you knew it, it was like the carpet was just pulled right underneath from you. And it felt like your world was crumbling down. You found out that this person wasn't who they said they were. You realized that you were being lied to, that this person was full of deceit. And once the truth was revealed, it was almost impossible to go back to how things were. Nicolay, are you okay over there? Are you okay over there? I know it's a little intense, but I feel like there's definitely a language barrier. We don't. But I hope you're okay. Okay. But yes. All right. And so I see here this person, even though there was, love and all of that, Oh, from Romania. Welcome, welcome. Hi. So I see here that this person, the reason why this didn't come to be was because this person was trying to paint this picture. They were trying to show you and make you feel like you guys wanted the same things. But the thing was, they weren't ready. They didn't have the stability, the foundation like you did. They felt like a kid. They felt like they couldn't stand up and be the person, be the partner that you needed, that you deserved. And so when this crumbling down happened, when this realization, when this lies came to surface, when the lies had a spotlight on it, and it was, you couldn't escape it at this point. And so they realized that they needed to work on themselves. They needed to work on their finances. They needed to work on their career. They wanted to work on themselves because they didn't feel worthy of you. They knew that you were better than them and that they didn't deserve somebody like you. So they left. They, and some of them, they jumped into something else. They couldn't stand being apart from you in a sense. I see here, this was a connection where it felt like you guys were tied at the hips. You guys talked to each other on a consistent basis. There was a lot of love here. I see that. But when they realized, this connection couldn't continue on, they retreated and they started indulging and it was almost as if they just jumped into the next connection or some sort of distraction to get their mind off and have some sort of physical and sexual release. Yeah, so this person, they wanted a new beginning, but because they knew that they couldn't have a new beginning with you, it was almost as if they were lashing out. They were doing things like they wanted to feel in control, and they didn't feel in control with you. They didn't feel in control being with you. They felt lost. They felt like they didn't have a control of their life. And so they they took action so it felt like they were in control of their lives. And so I see here, perhaps they started talking to other people, started indulging, and this broke your heart. This broke your heart because because how you dealt with the situation is you stopped giving your attention to anybody. You just stopped. How you coped with it was alone, whereas they coped with it with distractions. And so just that in itself, it it hurt you. It did. It almost made you wonder and question what you two share was even real. the person that you are dealing with had a mission, okay? They saw how abundant you were. They saw how attractive you were. They felt like entertaining you even if they weren't ready, even if they couldn't offer you what you ultimately wanted. They still pursued you because for them, it was as if, all is fair in love and war. And it was almost like, they were playing the field. They wanted to see how good of a catch that they can catch. And the reason why they did that, there's some mental there's some there's a mental imbalance is what I'm seeing here, okay? It's almost as if they are bound by an ego-based motive. And the thing that they realized was that that's a never-ending cycle. To try to fulfill that ego of, playing the game, playing with people's hearts, only being with somebody to get something out of it. They realized that that's all they knew, really. Nicholas says, I live in Italy. Ciao. Ciao. Okay. So, all right. But they miss you, they watch you. I will say they're still watching you. If you feel like, oh, like this person forgot about me, this person has moved on, they already have distractions, what have you. No. Those distractions, they're not going to last the test of time, because if they couldn't keep you, what makes you think they're going to be able to keep somebody who doesn't even put half the effort that you have? Right? And so this person is just sitting there in regret, recollecting all the great times that you've shared and how it was such a missed opportunity. But they're watching you in however way they can watch you, whether that's through social media or what have you. They're keeping tabs and they're hoping that you watch them too, or that you care enough to check up on them. And so, if they are posting things and stuff like that and making it seem like they're living a good life, it's all smoke and mirrors. They're doing it for you in a sense. They want to show that when you left, that it didn't affect them as hard as it did, even though to this day it's affecting them. And I do see here, they do acknowledge that there is some sort of mental block or challenge that they have held. They are realizing that what they've done wasn't healthy, that they lost out on a good opportunity. Like, they could have honestly had it all with you. Like, the whole white picket fence, family life, that's what, that's the kind of dream or manifestation that you wanted. Like, they could have had it all with you. But they messed it up due to their ego, in and out, hot and cold, entitlement of an energy. They messed with the wrong person. Okay? All right. You know what? I feel called to do another spinny spin for you guys. So that's the past energy that wanted to come up. Somebody needed to hear that for some level of clarity or closure. All right. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, so then we're gonna do another spinning spin. Feel free to focus on what you want, what you're hoping that the universe would touch up on. Let's go ahead and just clear the energy one more time because that last spread was really, really heavy. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. And one and a two. Career. Okay. So some of you may have some career messages. Oh yeah, look at that career. Straight up. Oh, so there's some sort of blockages when it comes to your career, money, finances. I feel like some of you are waiting for something. What are you waiting for? Momentum. Some wish fulfillment. Yeah, you're waiting. And then you're being stuck. Okay, what's going on with your career at this time? Yeah, money, money, money. What about it? Yeah, slow and steady. Okay. But you wanted to, it's like you wanted this financial stability to happen like yesterday. It's not coming in soon enough for you. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so I see here that when it comes to your money, it's money has been a very huge focus on you at this time, and you're trying to get some level of stability or some sort of increase when it comes to your finances. You feel like it's up until this point it felt kind of slow. Like recently it's been feeling very slow, and you're ready to just get things moving. But I see here, and something about like your loved ones, perhaps your family, or somebody that you hold close to your heart. Like they've been helping in a sense. Like they were there for you. They were trying to give you some sort of like motivation or some sort of support is what I'm picking up. But I do sense that there is some level of sadness. Some of you have been used to always like getting what you want, or like going after some going after what you want, and then it's coming to reality. Like that's what you're used to. I'm picking up on somebody who's very smart, who is able to utilize their intellect, charm, their resources and talent to making dreams into a reality. So, I'm getting some sort of like visionary kind of person, and if they imagine it, they're the type to actually go for it. And so I see here that, there is somebody in your energy that wants to help you, is what I'm seeing here, okay? Yeah. So I see here, there's somebody in your energy that wants to help you. I'm getting, they don't have to be, but it's like a male energy is what I'm picking up, or somebody who, it's not gender specific, but I'm just picking up on energy here. But I'm getting some sort of like masculine energy, or somebody that has a lot of love for you. They want to help in some shape or form. And, perhaps you told them, your dream or what you want, and they want to help you make it into a reality. So I do see abundance, but okay, so some of you are, oh, okay, so this person that wants to help you, they're not coming forward. They're not coming forward because they're sad about perhaps what had happened between the two of you, or they feel like you're too good for them. And they feel like their hands are tied. Like there's a lot of like silence coming from them. So I do sense that there's somebody here that wants to help you when it comes to finances. They want to make your dreams into a reality, or like kind of shower you with abundance in some shape or form, but they feel like they can't. They feel like they're a ghost to you. They perhaps this person hurt you in the past, and as much as they want to come and be like rescue you in a sense, like they want to help you, but they perhaps they feel like it's not in their place, or they feel like you're going through a lot and you wouldn't want their help. I'm getting some sort of energy like that. But this is a destined connection, okay? This is somebody whoever is going to like come in and help you or wants to help you. Why is there's like this burden though? Like they feel like they, even if they want to come and help you, they're not doing it. Why not? Because things ended with you. So you may be talking, or you used to perhaps talk to this person, but you cut them out of your life. Perhaps they, lied, cheated, and stole from you, or wasted your time, or broke your heart in some sense. And so it's like they can't come forward and help because they think that you would reject them. And honestly, for those of you who are cross watching, wondering, okay, would this person really reject me? Like, if you're the one that wants to actually help somebody, it depends on who you are, okay? If you're the type of person that actually like lied, cheated, stole, and like actually hurt them, there's definitely some sort of apology that needs to be had, like that needs to take place. If your intentions are to just come in and out of their life again, then it's going. So that's a difficult call, right? Some of you are, some of them, the cross watchers, they're hoping to rekindle this because there's a lot of like sexual energy and intention. They feel like perhaps if they help you out, they can get closer to you intimately, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So this person that wants to help, there's some sort of like mental entrapment still going on. There still needs to be some work that they need to do. Like they need to know whether or not if they want to actually come forward and be some sort of provider in a sense. But yeah, there's just a lot of mental entrapment because I think this person has been so used to receiving from you. They're not good at returning that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this person is just kind of like taking over your energies. I'm just gonna clear the energy here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a past, present, future when it comes to your career and finances. But yeah, I'm just getting there. Somebody in your energy who's sad that they lost you, that wants to help you out financially, or like in your career or something like that. Well, let's see. Let's see. I feel like this person's energy is still in here. So we'll still do the past, present, and future when it comes to your career, but I still sense that this energy is still here, and it's like their way of trying to be in the reading, trying to be in your energy in some shape or form. This person's working overtime. Past, remember that card? Present, future. Okay. So, yeah, exactly. That's like in summary. So, yeah, in the past energy, I see that you're, when it came to your career, finances, work, that kind of life, you felt very comfortable and established in a sense. I see here that you were the type of person to be a saver, to save up for a rainy day, wasn't willing to just utilize your funds to just willy-nilly spend it on just anything. Like you're the type of person who is able to create some sort of like foundation and stability for oneself. And you worked hard and you worked diligently and you worked honestly. That's a very important aspect that's coming for you. And so I see here, currently though, there's some sort of like there's some blockages. There's people and energy in your life that doesn't want you to succeed for some reason. Why is that? I'm getting this energy. I'm picking up on this energy where perhaps you consider them like family, or they are family, or some sort of soul tribe. It's like they don't want you to succeed if it's not with them. That is so selfish. I'm gonna put my 2 cents on there. That is so selfish. That is so selfish. Like to bring down your success, your growth, because they don't want you to succeed if it's not with them. Like, what the HE double hockey sticks is that, huh? And so I see here in the future, the divine is going to come in, okay? God knows, karma knows what's going on, exactly what's happening. So, if you're a cross watcher, you know, trying to manifest some sort of like negativity on somebody, because you don't want them to succeed unless it's, through you, you have it coming. It's a warning for you guys that because karma doesn't mess around. Why do you think they say karma's a bitch? Like, it's not to say, like, it's the justice. The justice will happen. And it's not even going to be, yeah, I'm getting strong cross-watcher energy. So you'll know which side you're on. But I see here, yeah, karma's coming in. Yeah. Wishes are going to be granted. Things that is meant for you is not going to pass you by. Is not going to pass you by. And you're going to have some sort of like wish and happiness, some sort of luck that's going to be coming in for you, okay? Yeah, I just saw it like 4444, so you're protected. You're protected. Who is this energy? Yeah, it's somebody that is their energy is very like egotistical. This person may be the type to like post, stuff on their social media, or make people believe they're doing a lot, like they're succeeding, and things are going well in their life, like, and they're kind of, I'm getting like clout chasers, like they want to show people that they are better than them. Like, this is the type of person who's trying to block your challenge, block your blessings, but they are also a very anxious type. They're anxiety ridden, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, and they know like this energetic attack, so to speak, is I don't think they realize who they're messing with here. So I'm seeing, okay, the difference between you and them is you're the type of person, like, if action with somebody, you're like, okay, like, bye, like, good luck to ya, good riddance, you do you, I'ma do me, and you move on. But this person is like, if I can't have you, I want you to suffer. I don't want you to find anybody better than me. Like, I don't want your life to be good. Like, it's just not good energy, and it's rooted from hurt. It's rooted from pain, and that's something that they need to heal. It's almost like they're refusing to heal. They're refusing to stop thinking this way. Okay, some of you. Okay, so some of you, I see here that you are letting them. This is you need to take accountability for this, is what I'm also seeing here. The reason why you your finances not may not be like good as they used to be is because you're still holding on to this negative or form. You're still holding on to them, and the quicker you are able to move on, it's going to be better for you. So if anybody, in your life has done you dirty, done you wrong, you need to let it go. Like, and I think like saying it and actively doing that is going to help as well. And you need to move on. It's emphasizing you need to move on. You need to find something who is going to be able to be your partner, romantic, work, otherwise, friendship, family. You know, you're trying to build some sort of like soul family here, people that you vibe with, that you agree with, and you're really going to have to put yourself out there. Some of you have been, behind closed doors, in the bed, not leaving the house, just staying put, not putting yourself out there. You need to put yourself out there again. That's how your finances, your career, your life is going to be blessed. It's almost as if you need to take yourself out from this past old energy. This stagnant energy is what I'm seeing here. And so you need to it's like you have the scissor, you need to cut those ties in a sense, and you need to move forward. It's like no more no more just lingering around, just letting life happen to you, so to speak. It's like You need to be at the right place at the right time. And how are you going to be at the right place at the right time if you're just at home all day? If you're not going out, if you're not doing this, if you're not putting yourself out there. So it's encouraging you to really like take action, go for it, take a chance, take a leap of faith, and don't let life happen to you, okay? They say that life is like a stage, so just own it, do it. Yeah, get started. Follow your dreams, do what you want. Just put yourself out there and just attract it into your life, because what you're doing right now, how you are just, you know, I don't want to say like pity, you know, like don't, you deserve better. You don't, like some of you are literally just like not doing anything. You need to do something. It's like your energy, your resources, they're depleting. One advice coming through, if there's any like legal thing or insurance, debts, credit card claims, what have you, like if like something involving contract or something like that, if you are owed something, if money is owed to you, you need to take care of that. You need to make sure you get your money. You need to make sure that, you know, those financial matters needs to be taken care of. And just like yesterday's reading, it's like if you want good things to come into your life, you need to make room for it. So set up your life in a way that it's easy for you to attract these kinds of abundance. All right, I'm gonna do one more spinny spin. This one's for Nicolay, because I know you've been chatting and interacting and participating. You know, that's all about taking action and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do one more spinny spin. So for those of you who are listening in, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get to it, okay? One more spin. Feature. See, Nicolay, remember here, like, oh, feature. Let's talk about feature. Okay. What's the feature energies? Hello, Tanasa. You're like, that's what I wanted to see too. Thanks. Sagittarius. Sagittarius vibes. Yeah. All right. Yes. Yes. All right. Kind of stuck energy a little bit, but it's okay. We'll get through it. Okay. Bye, Nicolay. Have fun at work. Okay. You can always watch this later. All right. Future energies. Wow. Okay. So I'm getting some sort of like, uh, like I felt like I needed to call you out just on the last spread. I felt like, you know how I was talking about accountability and stuff like that. I feel like your future actions is that, the reason why you keep attracting people who are not who can't let go of their old ways, in a sense, okay, that chooses to hold on to behaviors or patterns, blockages, habits, so to speak. The reason why you're attracting people like that is because there is some sort of aspect about you that you need to do something similar. Okay, and what I mean by that is, I see here you've been neglecting something here. There's something that you needed to do, but like you didn't. And it's like the universe is trying to bless you with abundance, but it's almost like you are not wanting it. You're putting yourself in a position to, like, you're fighting it off. It's almost like you have made yourself believe that you can get happiness from somewhere else, that you can get some sort of like abundance and fulfillment in a different way. But it's like, exactly what you have to do. And I'm getting some sort of, procrastination kind of energy, making excuses to not do certain things that you have to be doing. And so, one of the great things about future energy is that if we are aware of the energies, you know, that it's heading towards based on present moment, we have the free will and choice to change that about ourselves, rewrite history in a sense. And so this is, the divine, the universe coming in and trying to enlighten you and help you see things in a different perspective and let you know that, hey, like, you have all of these blessings and wishes that's just waiting in the wings for you. But until you're able to let go, I'm just really getting this energy of letting go and cutting. Remember, I kept wanting to do this, the scissors, like letting go, cutting ties, cutting old patterns, old way of thinkings. It's almost like you're in the stage of shedding your skin, shedding, your cocoon, in a sense, leaving the cocoon. It's like you got so comfortable being in your cocoon that you refuse to fly. And it's not going to be easy right away. You need to, like, put some sort of effort, in a sense. But again, it's just like right place, right time. And in order for you to attract and manifest that, you're going to need to make that leap, make that jump, and change something about what you can change in your life so that you're closer to that goal, is what I'm seeing here. It's almost like you've been preparing, like God, the universe has been preparing you through this journey, has been equipping you with all of these knowledge, experiences, being able to recognize behaviors in other people that may have been toxic towards you. Now you have to not be toxic towards yourself. Oh my gosh, can I get an amen to that? Seriously, new beginning, God. Seriously, these are all his messages. This is not mine. I take no credit. I'm just the messenger, the translator, if anything. But I, like, God is coming in really strong with this whole death and rebirth kind of energy. So if as soon as you let go, you shed all of this, you're able to have a new beginning. You're going to be attracting so much love, romance, happiness, wish fulfillment. some of you are going to try to take the easy way out, or like give people chances that just wants like a one night kind of thing, like something casual. And that's going to be your downfall, okay? Do not distract yourself with flings, with people you know that doesn't want the same things as you do. Like I see here, you're going to want to try to attract somebody who's going to be like a power couple to you. And yes, I'm getting hiccups. I'm channeling. Okay. I love that. Love it. Okay, so I see here, how the final message coming through is that the person that is going to be places, people, or things, whatever is meant to be in your life, they're going to last the test of time. So if they, come rushing in, and if it feels very hot and cold, and you're I feel like you're a pro at detecting red flags at this point, You've been hurt pretty badly in the past. Like somebody really took advantage of you from what I can gather from all the energies that we've been reading up until this point. And so you recognize when there's a red flag. You can recognize and sense. This is one of the great things about doing divination stuff like this, and getting connecting with your higher self, and one-on-one connection with God and with spirituality, is that we're honing in, strengthening our ability of being able to read energies ourselves, in a sense. Okay. Hello, totally not M. Welcome. This is a spiritual advising reading. Feel free. We're just, we have maybe like 5 more minutes left. If you were called here, it's no coincidence. If you feel called to, when this live stream ends, if you feel called to rewatch this video from the beginning, like no pressure, but I do feel like you were here for a reason. So feel free to check it out, see if it resonates, and then yeah, let me know in the comments if what you thought of the whole thing. But this is an energy reading where I connect with one-on-one with God, Holy Spirit, Jesus Christ, and I'm relaying on the messages and the energies that I'm reading. So just to kind of wrap up the reading here, the final message coming through is that, as mentioned, you've been hurt, you've been going through tough struggles and challenges up until this point, so that you can really master and protect yourself, and grow, right? Yeah, totally not. Like this is not here just for decorations, honey. Okay, right? And religion is a very, very strong word. I have a one-on-one connection with God. Okay, so I would consider myself more spiritual, but I was raised Christian. Yes. Anyway, so remember, I'm at the final 5 minutes of the reading, I know you're curious and want to learn more, but please let me finish the reading. Thanks. But so I see here, okay, so all of these readings, divination tools and stuff like that, is so that it can help us recognize and be more strong within our instincts, so God is really trying to help you strengthen your intuition in a sense, so that you, when you guys are going through any struggles or hardship and stuff like that, that you can always pray and look to God for answers. But for those of you who are struggling, or, you know, I will say, how should I say this? Okay, all right. My job, my responsibility here is to make it easier for you, okay? And so it's like, you know, authors, for an example, they write books detailing, or even YouTube channels or what have you. They're detailing, so it's like it makes it easier for you. You found this knowledge, you found this, so that it could make your experience easier. However, I will say not everything, you know, that you see online and stuff like that, they're not created equal. They're not. But you will know, you know, is this helping you? Is this allowing you to build up that strength so that you can be more confident in following your instincts? And so if anything, you know, I'm just trying to make you guys become stronger, make you guys become more aware, and so that you can also protect yourself so that you're not harmed or hurt during our time here, okay? Because as they say, hurt people, and I just want you guys to be equipped in a sense. And so when you know the truth, when you see the light in a sense, it's going to be easier for you. Every lesson is going to be easier and easier through experience as well. And so for those of you who have been going through a very hard time, and you've been experiencing one of the toughest times in your life right now, just know that, you know, God is by your side. And you can always, you know, pray. If it helps, feel free to watch my videos as well, because I try to be, I always try to incorporate ways so that you can help yourself too. So if there's any if you need clarity or insights into your situation so that you are more aware as an individual and the energies around you, you know, divination tools and connecting with spiritual advisors like myself, it's why we're here. It's why we're here, to ultimately help. And so I'm doing this, you know, because I feel like I have a responsibility to utilize my spiritual gifts to give back to the community. So I'm doing my part. And thank you so much for those of you who are listening in, being, you know, commenting, subscribing, liking, sharing. Like, you're doing your part as well. And so I just want to say thank you to that, and thank you to you. So to wrap up the reading for now, you need to love yourself. Okay, I'll say it. Okay, all right. So some of you, you know, were dealing with somebody who didn't deserve your love, okay? Just to kind of like, in summary, just the final thoughts and the final message coming through is that you were in a connection, you know, whether that's romance, family, work, friendship, what have you. You were in a connection where you were pouring more in than they were pouring in for you. You always wanted them to, like, you wanted them to be happy. You wanted to be some sort of like provider in a sense. You were always giving to others. And the universe is asking you, you know, to others who didn't even deserve it, who are instead hurting you in return. I'm not saying everybody is like that, but I see here you've clearly been going through it. And it was almost like soul destroying in a sense, where you felt like you were completely depleted. They took all the energy from you and you were just ultimately exhausted. And so God is trying to pour back love into your cup in a sense so that you can stand up and rise again and keep going, but this time with more knowledge so that you can protect yourself and help other people along the way. And so, now is the time to put that love that you used to pour onto other people back to yourself. And you have to feel worthy and self confident to pull yourself out, to go after your dreams and do what you want so that you can help other people like times 10. So we got to think big. We can't just think about we want to just help this one person that you love and that you have strong feelings for. No, we got to think more globally. Is what I'm seeing here. Okay. Hello, Lourdes. Oh my goodness. That was like kind of the final message. So we're kind of like wrapping up the reading here right now. But this will be up so you can watch it. So no worries. I'm glad that you were able to drop in and at least say hello. So hello. Thank you so much for dropping in. But yeah, so just the final message here is don't forget yourself. Okay? You're going to be stronger and able to help other people more by helping yourself first. And I'm not saying that in like a selfish way or anything like that, because I can see here your energy is just very giving and generous to begin with. But the reason why you're being taken advantage of and being depleted is because you're doing that for everybody else except for yourself. So life's a balance. And so you really need to take care of yourself. If you have anything that you've been neglecting or pushing off, make sure you get those things done. Go after your dreams. It might even help other people, inspire other people to do the same. Because remember, we can't do the work for other people, but we can definitely be an inspiration so that they are encouraged and motivated to, start their own path in a sense, okay? Right, Lourdes, don't worry, you're not late, you're just on time, okay? So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share if you like, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye.